The city never slept, pulsing with energy. Nestled between shops was a sanctuary. Time Sip offered a moment stolen from time. Rain lashed the city, a cold, relentless downpour that seemed to have no end in sight. Clara, her coat collar pulled tight, hurried through the slick streets, her footsteps echoing in the empty night. As she hurried past the bookshop, a flash of warm light caught her eye. It emanated from Time Sip, its windows fogged with condensation, promising a refuge from the storm. She glanced at her watch, then back at the inviting glow, contemplating a brief escape.
Why not? Just a moment to catch my breath and gather my thoughts.
Pushing open the door, Clara was enveloped in warmth, a stark contrast to the cold outside. The cafe was small, intimate. The air was thick with the scent of freshly brewed coffee. Rain pattered against the windows. Clara sank into a plush armchair, sighing contentedly. She glanced around, taking in her surroundings.
It's like this place has its own heartbeat.
Yeah, time slows down in here.
Clara sipped her coffee, savoring the rich flavor. She closed her eyes, letting the music wash over her. Time seemed to melt away. When she opened her eyes, she noticed something peculiar. The light in the cafe seemed to have softened, and the other patrons were gone. The cafe was empty, except for her and the barista. Clara's mind raced, thoughts swirling like a storm. A moment, one wish. What did she desire most in the world? Wealth? Fame? Love? None felt right. Then with clarity she knew. I want to know my purpose, she whispered.
The barista nodded, understanding her quest. A worthy desire, he said. The answer lies in living your life.
The light in the cafe brightened, casting a warm glow. The sounds of the city returned, grounding her in reality. Clara looked around, a sense of peace settling. Clara left the cafe that night with a heart full of questions and a strange sense of hope. The night air was crisp, and the stars seemed to twinkle with a knowing glimmer. She couldn't explain what had happened, but she knew it had been real. The encounter had left an indelible mark on her soul. She explored new passions, took chances, and opened herself up to the world. She painted, hiked, read voraciously, and even learned to play the piano. She became a writer, her words touching the lives of countless readers. Her stories resonated with many, bringing comfort and inspiration. And through it all, the memory of Time Sip and the enigmatic barista stayed with her. The cafe had become a symbol of her journey and transformation.
One day she returned to the cafe. The familiar scent of coffee and the soft hum of conversation welcomed her back. On the wall, where a painting had once hung, was a small handwritten sign. Sip slowly, time slips quickly.